Hey guys, welcome to Joy Talk Podcast. My name is Amani Joy. This podcast series will be full of laughter, knowledge, and motivation. I'm happy to have a platform to talk and relate to my peers about the everyday life of a college student. We will talk about so much, we will laugh about so much, and I cannot wait. So tune in every Friday through my website, amanijoy.com, for a new episode of Joy Talk. Before we get started on our topic for the day, I want to start off with a segment I have called Inspiration of the Week. So, what Inspiration of the Week is taking what someone or something has done to keep us going during that week. What was so compelling that had happened in our culture during that week? So, I have chosen the late and the great Nipsey Hussle. Sunday, March 31st, as some may know, he was murdered in front of his own store, The Marathon, on Slauson and Crenshaw Ave in Los Angeles, California. Nipsey was an unproblematic king in every sense of the word. Literally, the knowledge he held and taught was indescribable. His death has inspired me to not only continue his legacy, but start from where he left off. The Marathon continues. Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace. Prayers to his family and friends. For some reason, his death felt so personal. To know, the Tupac of our generation literally was just murdered, life taken away senselessly, is just crazy. I pray his family and friends find the strength and the peace to get through this. And he was a big motivation to our culture, to our people, and his legacy will forever live on. So, moving on, today, our topic is my life after CAU. As some of you may know, I do attend the illustrious Clark Atlanta University in Atlanta, Georgia. My major is mass media arts with a concentration in radio, TV, and film. With that degree, I do want to own my own international record label. And when I say that, literally people are like, international? Yes, under one umbrella, I want to hold hip-hop artists, R&B artists, Latino artists, country artists, even, gay artists. I want to give them a platform. I really want to have an international record label under one umbrella and just take off with it. I feel like it would be very different for the entertainment industry because, honestly, I don't see a record label that's that big yet. You go through phases. So, it used to be it was cool to be signed to, Def Jam, Atlantic. But then, with it being 2019 and streaming services and technology coming to new, now it's cool to have independent record labels. For example, Quality Control, who have Migos, Little Baby. They're an independent record label within themselves. So now I just want an international record label. When I graduate, I want to be able to, I'll probably start off working at a record label, but eventually the plan is to have my own record label. So last week, my school held a industry week. It was for my major itself, mass media arts, and it was great. I've never seen an industry week like it, only because it was literally just for the mass media, people. It wasn't for the outside people. So the people that was there was Radio 1, V103, WSB-TV, the Weather Channel was there. So it was very eye-opening. We had guest talk as well. So as you know, it was a requirement for me to go to the industry fair. So when I walk in, I see all these different channels, all these different radio stations, and I just can't relate. And it's I go up to the table and I talk to them, I tell them what I want to do, but I still just find no relation to them. And I find no relation because I don't want to be a radio personality. I don't want to, be a sports commentator. I don't want to, do this stuff that was there, and no record label from Atlanta was there. So I was just walking around knowing okay, I really don't want to do this. But for experience, it's great. My life after CAU, to me, is going to be kind of hard because, in my opinion, my school within my major caters to people who want to do mainstream jobs. And this is just my opinion. Like, if you want to be a radio personality, my school can help you with that. If you want to do film, my school can help you with that. If you want to be a journalist, my school can help you with that. Which is why I feel like an outsider within my major, because not many people want to be a radio exec on a whole record label. That's different within my major. And we had a visitor come industry week. Her name was Antoinette McLaughlin, and she graduated from CAU. She owns the Spice Group in the entertainment industry. And it stood out to me when she said, during the summer, I wouldn't do jobs that I didn't want to do. So I wouldn't intern. She said she didn't even work at McDonald's just to make money. She said she would do exactly what she wanted to do, which is great. And that is exactly how I feel. Like, I feel like I'm being forced to find internships, find work, and it's not even what I want to do. Like, I don't want to work at a radio station. I would rather work at a record label. But because my school is so focused on, mainstream jobs, in my opinion, I feel like it's kind of hard. So like my life at the CAU, I feel like it's going to be a struggle just getting out into what I want to do. Is it going to be easy to find a radio job? I bet you it is, because my school will actually help me and put me on to that, because that's what they're hip to. Like, I will never forget coming into CAU. It was freshman week, and we went to like the career academic little presentation, and she was like, do a resume, we put you on with jobs anywhere that you want to work. And I'll never forget, I walked up to her, I said, hi, I'm going to be majoring in communication, so do you all do internships with record labels? She said, well, we don't really have many, but if we do, yes, we do. There'll be like small record labels. And I'm like, small record labels? We live in Atlanta. It's only big record labels here. I could go get a job at QC, but am I getting the knowledge to do that within my major? No. When I graduate, this is going to be the plus of when I graduate. When I do graduate, I'm going to be able to do anything in the mass media department, because I'm going to have the knowledge to. I'm going to have classes to take radio and film and, probably acting. So that's actually going to be great, because I'm going to be able to do more than what I want to do. But it's still not what I want to do. I cannot wait, though. I feel like I never get discouraged, though, because I know, like, you find a way or you make a way. You find a way with the knowledge you have and that was taught, and you make your own way. So with that, even when I do own a record label, guess what I can do with my record label? I can have my own radio station within my record label, because I've learned that at CAU. I can have my own film production. I can have so much, and it's going to be great, which is why I don't get discouraged, which is why I don't look down upon CAU mass media department. I actually find it helpful. I'm great that I've come across so many, teachers, so many people who have been in my shoes. Antoinette, though, she literally stood out to me the most, because I feel like she was me now, back in, like, when she was here. Like, she was in my shoes. Like, I'm sure people was telling her, she was in the mass media department, I'm sure people was telling her, do this, do that. But guess what? She still did what she wanted to do. So she didn't go intern for no, radio station when she really wanted to be a creative director. No, she was doing what she wanted to do. She was being a creative director. And that was a great part in what she did. And that's actually a blessing to that. And I'm very happy that I could hear somebody and know, like, okay, this is normal to feel like this, because you have to go out there and find your work. You have to go out there and do it. And I just cannot wait to take over this entertainment industry. I'm literally knowing me, like, you wouldn't even think I want to be in the entertainment industry, because I'm so low key, I'm so chill. But like, no, I'm taking over the entertainment industry when I graduate CAU. I will be owning an international record label. I don't have a name yet, because I need something unique, but we'll get into that. So the show is coming to an end. It was great talking to you all, but before I close the show, I do have a segment called In My Second Life. So, in my second life means I will pull an occupation out this bowl. It's full of occupations, lawyer, teacher, firefighter, so-and-so. And I have to dig my hand. I don't know what it will be. Pull one out, and I will tell y'all what I would have done in my second life and how I would have done it. So, let's see. I feel like I'm going to pull out a lawyer, but let's see. Okay. I pulled out a teacher. Oh my God. My mom is a teacher. So literally, I never wanted to be a teacher, literally. But in my second life, if I was a teacher, okay, so I probably would have stayed in Atlanta still for school. So I probably would have went to Georgia State, not Clark. I came to Clark because it was great for communications. So I probably would have went to Georgia State. Probably would have majored in early childhood education only because, little kids are just so innocent. So I definitely would want to teach elementary school. Like, little kids are so innocent. It's when they get in middle school, they think they grown. They're trying to prove something to their peers. I'm not here for that. I'm here to teach you. So I would definitely choose elementary, and I definitely would get my doctorate degree. Because my mom, she's been teaching 30 years. She has a doctorate degree. She is Dr. Denson. So I would follow in her footsteps by doing that. I definitely would. If I was a teacher, being a teacher literally has never been on the list. But I'm glad you guys tuned in today. Tune in every Friday through my website, AmaniJoy.com, for a new episode of Joy Talk. See you guys later. Tuning out.